And you know, there are a lot of guardrails from the bottom up as well. Our community, we have a small HOA community. We actually just passed a provision a year ago to prevent institutional investors from coming in and purchasing in our neighborhoods. So you're finding some of those controls also working their way up into the system for those areas that are HOA friendly. You know, certain states
That's
are.
a good point. How I'm curious. So we've seen that in the Airbnb space. I personally, through a number of our entities, have owned 25 or 50 Airbnbs that ultimately we either converted to a traditional long-term rental or we sold because of those same structures where a neighborhood HOA or a city ordinance started mandating minimum 30-day leases. But I'm curious how your HOA has, or what the HOA has implemented in order to restrict the purchase alone from institutional investors.
Yeah, I think, well, this is the structure in our neighborhood. If you own the house for at least a year, then you can rent it, but you had to own it. So you owned it, lived in it, moved to another property, and then you wanted to rent it out. That's okay. It's someone coming in and purchasing the property for the sole purpose of using it as a short-term rental. Institutional investors, there's a grandfather. So we're not saying, hey, if it was owned previously and we updated the
Yeah,
rule, I suppose you could put that provision in, but it's a grandfather. So it's no
got it.
new institutional investors moving forward. So I think there's different flavors that you can attach to that within the rule.